Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken from me. Can't it chill and let me be?
Everyone looks settled in for some football here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go in Santa Clara. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
There we go.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down, it's Blue. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Isaac Orindo to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here to start. Headed out right. He's got Ayuk down the field. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Off the play fake. Purdy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
From the gun is Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
field the same questions I do from people is, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick
A quick
off.
chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Lindo to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Brings up third down.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Yeah! Here we go! Boy,
They'll run the toss to Blue. Has some daylight through the 40. And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on first down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. The third down run with Blue. Through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 21-zip already.
49ers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Lindo to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Play action now. Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Yellow. Yellow.
On third down, Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a 49er first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down throw by Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers take a small chunk off that lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 21-7 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Go, get out there, get out there.
They'll start the drive with blue. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Dak off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46.
They'll throw third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up fourth down. Takes this in at the 25. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Purdy throwing here on first. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Makes the connection, this is Jaden Blue. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go. All right, nice.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. On screen here to Blue. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, take it. All right, nice.
Dak now from the gun. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Yeah! There we go.
Blue gets the handoff. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets a foot and less than a yard now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The window to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Purdy setting up that play action. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He takes it down to the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers reduce the lead to just 4. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. The AT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
49ers 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 2. Escapes a defender. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46.
1st and 10, Prescott. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Cowboys have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Yeah! Hey, 47. Hey. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Here we go, 48. Here we go, 47. 26.
3rd and long for him here. hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the counter, McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He brings it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun is Purdy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. They drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they get this down to the 28. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
This is yellow. 18, yellow.
To the air again, Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Kill! 47!
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yeah, here we go! Right there! Everybody, kill!
They put a receiver in motion right. Prescott on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Prescott here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Get this over the middle to Ferguson. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing again, Prescott. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And he'll go with another punch, which brings Bryan Anger back to the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books to me, I thought it made me rich.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a lead on the final play of the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. The window to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. 4-step to his right. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah, pretty good. We're going to 47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun is Prescott. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Looking to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. Space past the 35. And he spins right by him. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone.
Here we go. Go ahead. There we go. Kill. 26.
Again, it's Blue. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at it and go make a point.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Go ahead. Here we go. 47.
Prescott now off the play fake. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Here we go. Right there. Go ahead.
Slot man motioned over. Dak now from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. George Pickens the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
They get to the back of his own lead. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Gorindo to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Working out of the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. He's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now run, James. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers hold an 11-point advantage. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers push the lead up to 12. To kick it away, here's Pinion. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Cowboys first down.
Again of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Now it's Blue. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah, here we go. I take 40. Hey, 47. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Dak to the air here. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down. A gain of 15.
Hey, go kick.
And the Cowboys first down.
We're going to 54. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. One stopped by Upton Stout. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second down now, 7 to go.
46.
Now here's Prescott. This is caught by Blue. Inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Prescott to throw once more. He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 26.
They'll run this with Blue. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Yeah, here we go. I took 4. 26.
Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe 12 erased that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right.
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. The defense wouldn't have it.
And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Rindo to return it. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get set, get set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Very small gain, if anything, here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Now it's Purdy. Makes the catch. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push in the Cowboys' territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. Prescott on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't if this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 47!
Back to the air. Prescott. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Comes up empty on that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
47.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
There's a give inside to James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Get set, get set. Up.
Now Purdy. They did it! He made the interception! Savon Rebel with the pick. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 46, 49ers 42.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Pearsall on the slant. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
49ers 49. Brandon
Aubrey now to kick this one away. The window to return it. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get set, yellow. 18, up.
Purdy to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. From the gun, McCaffrey. Has some daylight through the 40. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Outside. Yellow. 18, 22, yellow. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Watch out. Yellow.
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down.
Get set, Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Desperation time here. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw without...
Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Again, left side to McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
Setting up to pass. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Get set, Yellow. 18.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
First down 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 20. Then we're going to 52.
First down, here's Dak. Catch made underneath by the back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
We go 46.
Dak now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those 2, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win in this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase